We're doing a documentary
Yeah.
about the Blair Witch.
Oh,
Oh, have you heard of the Blair Witch?
oh yeah. That's an old story. I remember Mr. Parr was an old hermit,
Right.
and he lived up on the mountain. He had a place up there, been there for a long, long time.
You've heard of the Blair Witch
Several times.
several times. And what was the first incident?
Well, I've heard stories about her from people and neighbors and stuff like that, but also I saw a documentary on the Discovery Channel or somewhere
Really?
once about her, about the ghosts
Really?
and legends of Maryland.
Yeah, it's a story my grandmother used to tell us all. Make us go to bed early.
Really?
Say if you stay up after dark or walk around the house too much, a Blair Witch will come and get you.
Sort of in the winter, I guess, the fall or the winter 1940, some of the young kids started to disappear, and nobody knew anything about why they were disappearing.
The creepiest,
Uh-oh.
creepiest
That's
story
kind of an
about
omen,
her
isn't it?
that I ever heard was that two men were out hunting, and they were camped near the cabin or something that she's supposed to haunt,
Uh-huh.
and they disappeared off the face of the earth.
Really?
Okay, it's all right, Ingrid. I'm just telling a scary story, but it's not true.
It's not true.
Finally, one day, old Mr. Parr come down into the market and said, "I'm finally finished."
And what did he mean by that?
Well, I guess nobody knew at first, but the police finally went up on the mountain, and they searched his house, and they found the bodies of 7 kids from the area.
What he did is he took the kids down in the basement by twos, and he made one face into the corner,
Really?
and then he would kill the other one. And then when he was done with that, he grabbed the one out of the corner and killed that one too.
And those were the 7 kids that were missing, and then they brought them out of the woods one at a time, and it just was a terrible thing. It just tore the whole community up.
Said in court that he couldn't take the eyes on him. He could feel the eyes watching him. That's why he made him face into the corner like that.
All my life, really, I've believed in witches and ghosts and all that stuff.
Do you believe that there are some in this area?
Oh, definitely.
Do you believe in witchcraft?
No,
No?
no, sir.
Are you a religious man?
Yep.
Alrighty.
Pretty creepy stuff.
Uh-huh.
I believe there's something happening with her.
And you think that it's possible that she's still up there now?
I don't go up there.
You don't go up there?
Yeah, I believe enough not to go up there.
And they say that the woods are all haunted up there and stuff like that, but
What do they say? How are they
Well,
haunted?
there really isn't many people that say that it's haunted, but there was this old woman, Mary Brown. Who
Mary
used to,
Brown?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And she was kind of crazy lady.
How was she seen by the community?
Crazy.
That's it, the American flag. That's Mary's house. I'm gonna grab her and bring her out. Why don't you take a look around to see what the best light is, all right? This is Mary's gate. I'm not even sure how I pull this open. Because something interesting happened to you actually at one point in your life. You had an encounter with the Blair Witch.
Yes, that is a really kind of scary story. To kind of make ends meet, my dad and I would go fishing down by Tappy's Creek.
Right.
And you know, it's in Burkittsville. I was laying down on the leaves, a pile of leaves, kind of watching my pole and looking up the sky.
Sure.
And all of a sudden I felt like something was near me.
Right.
You know, kind of an eerie feeling. It was like a woman, only on her arm, on her hands and everything. It was like hair, like a real dark, almost black hair, like a horse.
Like fur?
Yeah, like a fur, like horse fur. Then her arms, she had like a shawl,
Right.
wool shawl over her.
And she scared you? She threatened you?
She didn't say anything, but she just kept staring, and then she
Right.
opened up her shawl.
And what was under there?
And under it, there was hair on her body like a
So she
horse.
was hairy from head to toe.
Yeah, and her legs and you could see
Right, how
she
about
was
her
a
face?
female. It was just kind of like strange looking.